What's going on, everybody? This is Mike here, and today I want to kind of continue where I left off last time on my hunt for Crystal Pepsi. Now, I just want to say that I ended up visiting a total of 48 unique stores in the Rhode Island area. I called an additional 40 stores. After that, I called back another 20 stores in that 40, as well as visited about 5 more stores that I originally checked over the past few days. And it has been such an incredible journey, and now I am proud to say that I finally got my hands on Crystal Pepsi. So here it is, folks. I finally found Crystal Pepsi at my local Shaw's supermarket, and as you can tell, it is crystal clear. So a little interesting story. I called, as one of my last places that I called, a local Shaw's supermarket here in the state of Rhode Island, and they did say they have Pepsi. That was Crystal Pepsi. I was like, awesome, that's great. So I go by and look in all the coolers. Everybody knows that there's these coolers of soda right out at the front next to the cash registers. I look in all of them, I see nothing. I was like, great, he just lied to me. Well, gonna continue my search. So before I was about to leave, I was like, let me just check the soda aisle, and it's got to be there. He says he's got it, so whatever. So I go down the soda aisle, looking at the Pepsi, nothing. It's not there. I'm like, frick. And I was just like, let me just walk down to the end of the aisle. I walked down to the end of the soda aisle, took a right, and started to head back to the front to leave, and all of a sudden, I see this big display sitting right on the back of an aisle, not in the soda aisle, not in any coolers. Nobody would have been able to find it. If they were looking for Crystal Pepsi, they wouldn't look anywhere where this was, but I found it. Okay, I grabbed 4, ran up to the front counter, got in the express lane checkout, and this girl behind me is like, wow, Crystal Pepsi, that's awesome. I was like, yeah, just kind of came back, kind of just talking back and forth, and she was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I was like, yeah. 2 minutes goes by, and we're waiting in the line, and then all of a sudden I was like, I'm going to tell her about my YouTube channel. So I was like, hey, if you want to see how it tastes and stuff, you should check out my YouTube channel. It'll be pretty cool. She was like, oh, wow, great. So she gives me her phone. I search review anything. Of course, as I'm typing in review anything, she gets a text from a contact in her phone labeled Babe, and I was just like, well, whatever. But, so, whatever. So I told her about my YouTube channel. Hopefully she's going to check it out. So if you, random girl whose name I didn't ask for in the middle of Shaw's, are watching this, shout-outs to you. But, yeah, let's try this. Let's see how it is. I am very happy that I'm finally able to try it. As you can see, we have 1 ice-cold Crystal Pepsi, because for some reason they had no Crystal Pepsi in any of the coolers, so I had to cool one down for a little bit. But the other 3 I'm kind of keeping out here for a while. I don't know why I didn't just make all of them cold, but anyways, that's besides the point. I've never had a Crystal Pepsi, so this is going to be my very first taste of a Crystal Pepsi. I know, you can see my face, I'm pretty excited. But thoughts, first of all, geez, it is clear. It is definitely, I don't know about crystal clear, because it's weird. It's a little foggy for some reason. I don't know if it's the plastic or what, but I guess that's beside the point. So, I guess there's really no, here we go. As you can see, ooh, we like that sound. bubbly. Here it is. Oh, wow. Tastes like, oh, jeez. I'm gonna do the smell again. Ooh. It smells like Pepsi. Alright, here we go. My very first taste of Crystal Pepsi. Right here for the camera and everybody on YouTube. Here it is. Huh. That is so strange. Holy crap. That is so unusual. Wow. It really, it's really something. It's, it is strangely similar to regular Pepsi. It really does taste the same. If it wasn't clear, I wouldn't think anything out. I would just say it's another type of Pepsi product, you know? Yeah. So, first thoughts, it's, tastes just like a regular Pepsi. There's something a little bit different about it, because obviously I don't think they could really get the exact same taste as a Pepsi while still having it clear, because, you know, the, caramel color or whatever it is in it probably has to be replaced with something else. I'm trying to look at the ingredients here. Phosphoric acid, citric acid, sodium benzoate. It's pretty much got most of the ingredients that you see in normal soda products, which is pretty much everything that you can't pronounce. No, it's definitely great. It's refreshing. I totally recommend it. You know, I mean, if it's really that big of a deal for Pepsi to re-release this and only release it in such short time, that's a shame. Because it is really good. So the aftertaste actually kind of tastes like a Sprite / Sierra Mist, but the initial flavor tastes like regular Pepsi. So it's kind of a weird, that's why it's weird, because it kind of tastes like half original Pepsi, half Sierra Mist, which I think is the biggest taste difference. But other than that, it's good. I mean, yeah, I'm totally okay with them keeping this here. So, yeah, my personal opinion is keep it on the shelves, keep your customers happy, because, I mean, come on, you know, you had such an intense, like, want for this product, and to say you're gonna bring it back for a limited amount of time, it really is a slap to the face, you know. It sucks, because there are people now that are going to buy tons of these products and instantly put them on eBay and sell them for a huge profit. And Pepsi's not going to get that money. These people are, because they're reselling products that you can only get in Canada and the United States. So, Pepsi, if you watch this, just keep it out. You know, you'll make so many people happy, and I don't see any reason why you shouldn't keep it out. You know, okay, maybe it'll come out for a while and eventually the hype will die down and maybe it won't sell as good. That's understandable. Then pull it. But the fact that you're saying a limited time right off the bat is really upsetting to a lot of people. If they just said, hey, it's coming out, and they just decided to discontinue it when it started to go downhill, okay, whatever. But, I don't know. So, if you can find a Crystal Pepsi, it's definitely worth trying at least once. It doesn't blow me away, but at the same time, it's just unusual drinking a clear soda that tastes like regular Pepsi, which I think is the coolest part. So, with that being said, I guess we'll just see you next time. The United States, or even all over the world, if they end up bringing it back to the entire world, I think it would be, I think it would make Pepsi a ton of money. And I don't know how I just burped like that with a straight face and just went on like it was nothing.